Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Study Crypto. And if you like all new crypto news, updated on crypto, everything crypto, simplified crypto, please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you are new. And if you like this content, give this video a thumbs up. But now that that's out the way, today we are talking about Voyager. That's right, Voyager is a crypto exchange, and we have just heard some recent news that they had exposure and lost millions and millions of dollars. So we will dive into that right now. So let's get right into it. So this article from MarketWatch states crypto platform Voyager digital shares plunged 60% after revealing 665 million exposure to embattled hedge fund considers issuing default notice. Now, a couple days ago, if you've been following this channel, we made a video on all these exchanges pretty much not having enough money because they've been losing money, especially with this whole crypto crash and crypto bear market. Voyager had exposure to another company known as 3AC, Three Arrows Capital, and they had a lot of exposure on their books. So pretty much they had assets that were tied to that company, and that company has released statements that they are going through crazy financial things that honestly they may not even come out of this whole Bitcoin bear market, and this bear market has just started. So that is the scary thing about it. Right here in this article, we could say Voyager share fell more than 60% after the crypto broker disclosed its exposure to hedge fund Three Arrows Capital and said it may issue a notice of default to the crypto fund if it fails to make a loan repayment. Voyager exposure to 3AC consists of 15,250 Bitcoins and 350 million USDC. The company said in a statement Wednesday, Dubai-based Three Arrows Capital said June 17 it has suffered heavy losses in the recent market downturn and hired legal and financial advisors to figure a way out. According to the Wall Street Journal report, 3AC invested over 200 million in Luna. Yes, that's right. Everything seems to be tied and right back connected to Luna tokens in February, an amount that is now essentially worthless since the Terra ecosystem imploded in mid-May. Co-founder Kyle Davis told the Wall Street Journal. Last week, the company was reported to be facing possible insolvency after incurring at least 400 million in liquidations. So as we can see, 3AC is not doing good at all. And Voyager obviously has some exposure because they loaned them some money. And the reality of it is, where are they going to get this money to pay Voyager back? So the deadline for 3AC, Voyager, which had agreed to a loan for our media ventures to secure its assets, initially asked for repayment of 25 million USDC by June 24, and then requested a repayment of the entire amount by June 27, 2022. While several days remain before those deadlines, neither of these amounts have been repaid, Voyager said. So Voyager is not looking good right now. I personally like Voyager. Voyager is a good platform that I like to use. The only downfall about Voyager is that you can't really send your crypto outside of Voyager to other wallets. They do have limitations when it does come to that. However, I do like Voyager for one simple reason, is that it is a centralized exchange and it is also FDIC insured. A lot of these exchanges are not FDIC insured. So what that means is that if anything happens to your money, unfortunately, you're up to the discretion of these exchanges. With Voyager, you're covered all the way up to $250,000 under the FDIC guidelines. So God forbid if anything were to happen to your money, you don't have to worry about that because it is insured and you will get that money back. So I do hope that they get out of this whole crypto bear market, and also they are able to pretty much get some type of repayment from 3AC, even though that's not looking likely. Now, on the positive side of everything going on, Voyager was bailed out by Sam Bankman-Fried, who is becoming a lender in this space. He's pretty much a billionaire that has given Voyager a loan to somehow keep them afloat and keep them going. Now, the company has secured a loan from Alameda Research in order to make sure Voyager customers will not be impacted by 3AC's meltdown. Voyager exposure to 3AC, it pretty much goes into talk about it and how our media swoops in. In the same press release, Voyager detailed an agreement it had ended with crypto trading firm Alameda Research in order to meet customers' liquidity needs. Alameda will loan $200 million cash in USDC and 15,000 Bitcoin to Voyager in order to ensure the crypto's exchange solvency. Voyager itself currently has about $172 million in liquid assets. Voyager's customers should therefore not be impacted by the exposure to Three Arrows Capital. Alameda also indirect holds 22,681,260 Voyager common shares, about 11.56% of the company. So as we can see right here, it does benefit pretty much Alameda to invest in Voyager because they are a huge stake in the company. If you do have funds in this Voyager, I urge everybody to please be careful. Of course, we see all these releases that yes, they have enough cash on hand, but as we all know, with a lot of these exchanges, a lot of people are taking their money and just making sure that they could cash out. So you want to make sure that you are liquid, especially with your funds. Once again, this is Studi Crypto bringing you the latest news. Thank you and see you next time.